the most exciting cooking competition of your life? Good. Because I have an amazing group of battle-tested ballers, incredible new contenders, and gourmet greats. And they can't wait to mix it up in the TOC arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chefs of TOC 7. TOC fan favorite, the one and only Jeff Tila.
Tournament of Champions has been the most impactful competition of my life. I meet thousands of people, and the #1 comment I get was, "You gotta win TOC." That's why I'm here, to finally finish this journey.
Two winners of 24 and 24, Marcel Figueroa and Jonathan Sawyer.
TOC is the best of the best.
Nini Win, Adam Sobel.
You have chefs that have won every cooking competition known to mankind.
Mustache Joe Sasko and Chef Kevin Lee.
Coming here to see whose cuisine reigns supreme.
Very special moment for me. One of our favorite chefs, and she is back, and she is honestly a champion in life. Ready to rock and roll. Give it up, Chef Shirley Chung!
In June 2024, I was diagnosed with stage 4 tongue cancer. So the past 1.5 years, I took a break to focus on my tongue cancer treatment. And now I'm 11 months in remission. Be able to compete and be able to cook in this stage, it means so much for me.
Carlos Anthony, Adam Greenberg, and Ken Akunowitz, Sarah Bradley, Britt Resigno, and Chef Leanne Wong. Here comes our qualifying winners. This is a gnarly group.
Qualifiers? That was tough, but the game has just begun.
Helena Bliss, David Diana, and Claudette Zepeda.
No rest for the weary. It's actually go time.
Brian Latagio! The Huncho, Chef Tobias Dorza!
I feel like my life has been something that only champions can survive. I was shot 11 times. I was told I wasn't going to be able to walk again. Having the chance to battle again is something I'm looking forward to. I'm ready to go.
So who would like to see who's competing against who? First of all, I want to welcome you. You are the magnificent chefs of Tournament of Champions 7. Welcome. This, as you know, this is the Mount Everest of culinary competitions. You reach the top, and you'll be rewarded with the glory you deserve. First and foremost, the most coveted title in food competition, the ultimate bling, of course, and then there's that one other thing. $150,000. But you know what? You're gonna have to earn it. You're gonna have to earn it. I want you to look around you because you are gonna be competing head-to-head against the best chefs in the world. And finally, you have to conquer this one other little thing, the TOC bracket. In a bracket competition, every battle is sudden death. You win, you move on. You lose, you're gone. Score 5 victories in a row, and you win it all. As always, first round matchup is determined by your ranking or your seed based on your accomplishments of your culinary wins, losses, and especially what you've done here in TOC. Let's start off with the #1 seeded chefs. This year, to make the tournament even more challenging, all of the #1 seeds are culinary icons.
Oh, way.
Chefs whose award-winning restaurants, decades of experience, and pioneering achievements have made a lasting impact on the food world. In fact, they are so iconic that I'm not going to even reveal who they are until the moment they enter the arena to do battle.
No way.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's vicious.
Are you ready for the first battle? Good, because here's something I've been waiting all year to say. Let's light it up! Time to take it to the randomizer. Let's go, chefs.
Let's go to work. Let's go to work. How you feeling, Chef?
I think great.
For everybody at home, the randomizer is going to determine the mandatory details of your dish. The protein, the produce, the equipment, the style, and finally the wild card category, which this year in the first round, it's the wild card respin, which you would both have to agree on what would happen. Let's get this going, folks. Here we go, protein.
Here we go, let's go.
Skirt, pork, chicken, skirt, pork loin, bell peppers, ricer, chard, and move one up. Now you have to move one up.
Wow.
So you'd either move up to skirt steak, to broccoli rabe, to handheld grill basket, move up to pickled. You cannot move up to move one down.
Darn.
I would be fine with any of the first three. What do you want, Chef?
I'm not loving the equipment.
I would take grill basket over ricer, personally.
Great. Let's do
Are
it.
you down with that?
Yes, absolutely.
Do final offer?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, handheld grill basket.
Wow.
You have 30 minutes to shop, prepare this, and plate this. This is the kickoff of TOC 7, and your time starts now. Go.
Chef, when you have a plan, let me know.
We are gonna do a pork and bell pepper waterfall salad.
Got it.
Char, pork, bell peppers. There's only one direction I'm going in. Waterfall, or what we call numptok salad in northern Thailand. It's a very common protein dish where you char the protein and you make a really delicious dressing with roasted rice, which I'm gonna char.
When you have a plan, I have a pen. Take your time.
My goal is to char most everything. I am gonna make a blackened pork loin with charred bell pepper sauce.
2 minutes.
Let's go, let's take it home. First I plate the bell peppers and herbs as a base. I cut up the pork, apply that onto the vegetables. It is a privilege to compete on TOC. There's literally one more level that I've never experienced in this kitchen. That's why I belong here.
90 seconds, chefs. 90 to go.
Come on, guys. Hype me up. I take my sauce, I put it in the bottom, and then I get the best slices of pork and shingle them onto the plate as well, and add that bell pepper medley. I may be seen as the underdog of this competition, but I made a plate that I'm really proud of.
We're done. First round of TLC 7 is done. And here to present, Chef Tiffany Faison.
I present to you Cajun charred pork loin with a sauce of charred bell peppers and charred ginger, condiment of charred bell peppers, red onion, and charred jalapeno. All of these components met the blender and a little bit of olive oil, lime juice, and Cajun seasoning. The pork loin was fabricated, put into a bag with a little bit of butter and Cajun seasoning in the traditional style of blackening.
Don't be too hard on me now.
Pork loin, bell peppers, simple, straightforward ingredients that actually can take on so much flavor. The sauce does it for me tenfold over.
Thank you, chef.
I love that this chef went in a bell pepper sauce direction.
That's good.
All right, judges, here we are to present the second chef's dish. Wild card, Justin Warner.
I am just bracing myself.
Judges, this is a waterfall salad of pork loin and bell pepper. The pork loin was marinated in a mixture of shallot, fish sauce, sugar, chili, and a little dashi. Then it was done in the grill basket. The bell pepper was done in the grill basket. It then found its way into the salad. From there, in the dressing, you'll find charred chilies, charred garlic, and charred shallot.
First of all, this dish is incredible.
Yeah.
Different technique, different texture. This is a balance of everything they've been asked.
The winner of our premier TOC battle between Chef Jet Tila and Chef Ashley Shanti is Chef Jet Tila!
This is your year.
Are you ready to meet our next two contenders? skirt steak, broccoli rabe, toaster oven, pickled. Chefs, you have 30 minutes. Good luck.
Come on, guys, gotta be a little energy. I am making grilled, pickled outside skirt steak, roasted broccoli rabe pickle concoction, and a pipián en escabeche.
My main plan is to make pickled, nice tender skirt steak and broccoli rabe, pickled onions, and some Asian pears.
3 minutes.
So now that I have my broccoli rabe, now I want to plate that first, so that's the bottom component. Then I want to slice my steaks on the bias, lay those over top, a couple good medium rare pieces on top of that. And then I want to finish it off with the pickled salad that I have with the broccoli rabe, the pickled red onions, and the pickled pears. Since my injury, I came so far and just blessed to be here. So it's important, just to build my legacy and get this win.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Here to present the first dish is the wild card himself, Justin Warner.
Judges, this is bistec en escabeche con pipián de broccoli rabe.
Ooh, nice.
So that skirt steak received a little bit of a pickling treatment itself with white vinegar and mustard seed. From there, it was grilled. In terms of the broccoli rabe, you have it in that pipián. The broccoli rabe leaves that you will find in the salad were done in the toaster oven. And then you'll also notice pickled broccoli rabe components in that salad as well. As always, judges, if you have any questions, I have the answers.
The drama.
This is incredible. I think it's very balanced. There is a little bit of sweetness to it. There is a lot of acidity. There is a little bit of fat. There is spiciness. This is a really, really complex dish.
I'm gonna cry.
Judges here to explain the second dish is Chef Tiffany Faison. Champ?
Chefs, in front of you, you have tamarind roasted skirt steak with roasted and pickled brine dressed broccoli rabe, a slaw of pickled broccoli rabe, Asian pear, and red onion. Let's stop skirting around this and let's talk steak. This chef created a brine and then continued to cook the skirt steak on the grill. The brine was then used to dress a little bit of the broccoli rabe that was roasted all the way in the toaster oven. Finally, you have a slaw of broccoli rabe florets that were picked and pickled with Asian pear, red onion on top.
Yes, ma'am.
I am obsessed with the tamarind marinade on the outside. I think that is what balances this dish so perfectly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first round between Chef Tobias Dorzon and Chef Claudette Cepeda is... Claudette Cepeda! Congratulations!
Cepeda knocked it out of the park.
Good job, good job.
Are you ready to meet our next two culinary masters? Lamb shoulders, fingerling potatoes, ricer, sauteed, 30 minutes. And revenge is best served. Go cook.
You want to talk direction and general?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sauteed lamb shoulder blade steak, glazed in gochujang, shoyu, and black garlic.
Chef, when you have a plan, let me know.
I'm going to go Middle Eastern. I'm gonna make some beautiful creamy mashed fingerling potatoes. I'm gonna season my lamb with shawarma spice, with coriander and cumin.
Starting the rice. There we go. You gotta get meat in. This dish is all about technique and maximum flavor. And give me maximum points. 4 minutes!
I'm gonna keep this dish really tight. I'm really hoping the judges are gonna be wowed by my use of the randomizer. I sauteed everything unless it was riced. You come into this competition and people watching, maybe they think it's a game, but to all of us that are here, it is your reputation. It's your honor. That's what we all come here and put on the line. It would mean everything for me to win today.
2 minutes.
And just like that, the lamb is cooked. Even though plating's only 10 points, these judges eat with their eyes first. You have to nail plating.
1 minute.
It's bittersweet. At the end of the day, one of the two greatest people that are here has to go home, and I gotta win.
5, 4,
have marinated and sauteed lamb shoulder chops with the fingerling puree and fingerling chips, with lamb fat sauteed shallots and sauteed lamb bone jus. The white fingerlings were peeled and cooked, then sent through the ricer.
Very nice. Thank you, Chef.
I mean, it sounds great. I have no doubt that Jonathan made an awesome dish.
I feel transported to another place. I really do.
That's good, right?
We'll see.
Judges, the chef welcomes you to a Middle Eastern steakhouse. The chop was pounded and seasoned with shawarma spice. It was then sauteed in a pan. It then became the basis for a sauteed jus. For the fingerling potatoes, they were riced and then combined with heavy cream and butter. For use of the ricer, we had some tomato go through there as well, providing some textural juxtaposition with the pomegranate in the salad that you'll see crowning the dish. In terms of other sauteed elements, you have some chard combined with feta cheese, chopped and placed on the side of the plate.
Love the riced tomato. And I think the riced tomato with the pomegranate and the mint offers all the dimension here.
The winner of the first round rematch between Chef Jonathan Sawyer and Chef Karen Akunowicz is... Jonathan Sawyer! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. We have a qualifier winner going up against our very first mystery culinary icon.
Come on, you guys!
Salmon, Roma tomatoes, box grater, nutty, 30 minutes. Chefs, go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's go. So I think I'm gonna do busted chicken, but with salmon.
So I'm gonna make salmon and crispy skin it, make a tri-nut pesto, make a tomato fondue. That's the plan.
It's time to build my plate. So first goes down the makhani sauce, and then I lay a piece of salmon on top of that. I spoon some rice right next to it. I'm realizing that I may not have enough box grated items here, so I grab some teeny tiny beautiful little radishes and slice those to go on top of the whole dish. Put up great food. That's what I've said from day one of coming here to TOC, is I want to put food up that I'm proud of and I felt like I cooked with my entire mind, body, and spirit. And that is what I did today. This is me.
First, I just add a little bit of herbs on the plate, wilted it with the warm tomato fondue, putting the raw salmon on that side and the cooked salmon. I knew that would bring and finish the cooking of the salmon, which I loved. Grated the Parmesan, the salmon skin, and then pesto on top.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done.
Judges, our chef calls this salmon mid cuit with Roma fondue and a nutty pesto. The salmon portion, the skin was cooked in the microwave for 12 minutes. It then crowns the salmon fillet that has been cooked on one side. For the Roma tomatoes, some were run through a box grater. This became the foundation of the sauce beneath the salmon. And then some of it was used as a brunoise in the finishing of the plate. In terms of nutty elements, a trio of nuts are the backbone on the pesto, which you will find on top of the salmon beneath the skin.
They're eating it, so that's always a good sign.
Great cooking.
Thanks, Alex.
Wow.
In front of you, we have tandoori-style salmon with the brown butter makhani sauce and brown butter crisped cashew pilau. The salmon was fabricated and treated to tandoori spices of Kashmiri chili, garam masala, and a hefty squeeze of lime. It was then cooked tandoori style in a hot pan. The brown butter makhani sauce saw brown butter in a pan with box-grated aromatics of ginger and garlic, not to be outdone by the box-grated Roma tomatoes that then deglazed all of those spices.
Just let it be positive, my love.
I want this dish over and over again. I want to eat it. Like I really like this dish somehow. Like it's just grabbed to my palate. I think I like the way that they use the nuttiness, not just the nuts, but also the brown butter.
The winner of tonight's final battle between Chef Ming Tsai and Chef Artie Sequeira is... Artie Sequeira! with two chefs who never cease to surprise us. Chicken thighs, globe eggplant, handheld mixer, and smashed. Oh, and you have 30 minutes. Go cook.
Nope. I see the eggplant, I see the hand mixer. To me, that screams baba ganoush.
Chef, good to see you.
Hey, yo, Justin, how we doing?
Perfect.
I'm going to make a pan-seared smashed chicken thigh with like a Vietnamese baba ganoush.
I take the other globe eggplant, and I'm thinking I could treat this almost like a plantain. Blanching those real quick.
I thought the goal was with the eggplant is to get rid of the moisture.
It will char quickly on that grill, so getting as much water content into it as like a suppressant.
I gotta just finish them in the fryer so they crisp up a bit, and then I can smash it.
Copy.
And almost like a smashed potato.
Eggplant tostan?
Yes, exactly.
Chef's 3.5.
So I'm plating my Viet baba. I add my chicken and I'm laying my crispy eggplant. I want to make sure as I'm putting the fish sauce caramel broth that I'm not putting too much so that the eggplant will still stay crispy.
She's not even sweating. 60 seconds.
Yes, thank you. So first thing going down on the plate, globe eggplant, baba ganoush. Next is my confit eggplant round. Then my big old crispy chicken thigh glazed. I know I needed to use the hand mixer again, so with a little bit of time left, I made some whipped creme fraiche. Get it, Joe, get it, Joe. Go, 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 go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done, stop! Well done. That's how you start off the night.
That was wild.
Here to present TOC champ Tiffany Faison.
I'm so nervous.
In front of you, we have smashed roasted chicken thigh. One of the eggplants was open flame charred, creating that smoky flavor, and handheld mixer blended, that's right, that's your Viet baba, if you will. We then have the eggplant that was smashed and tempura fried. That is sitting on top of the chicken broth.
She does such a great job. I want her for the whole season if I win. When I win.
They're eating it. They are eating it up.
It seems like they've covered everything on the randomizer. The chicken thigh, obviously on the plate, cooked really well. I'd like to have seen the chicken skin a little crispy.
Yeah.
This is the hardest part of the whole thing.
Judges, this is Italian fried chicken. The chicken thigh was smashed in a tortilla press. From there, vacuumed with preserved lemon juice, some pickle juice, and some sesame seed for crunch. In terms of the eggplant, one was charred and then turned into a baba ganoush that you'll see on the bottom of the plate. Another use of the eggplant, the round that you will see smashed between the plate and the chicken itself. Lastly, you'll notice a bit of creme fraiche there. That was whipped and seasoned with that hand mixer right towards the end of the cook.
Justin did great.
It's interesting to call it an Italian approach. I don't know if it's Italian, but it's certainly delicious. The eggplant is obviously here, served in two ways, and the handheld mixer was used to really great effect here to create a very smooth baba ganoush.
The winner of the first round battle is Joe Sesto. Congratulations. Brother? Venison chops, asparagus, blade tenderizer, citrusy.
That 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you want me to do 3, 2, 1?
No.
I'll do 3, 2, 1, go, and then you.
Chef, when you have a plan, fill me in.
Gochujang lemon glazed venison chop.
I want to do a citrus marinated venison chop. It elevates the flavor of the venison being lean. Now you're really making me feel at home. I love you. Thank you so much. Get the venison onto the grill. I feel really good about it. The grill's nice and hot, so it's going to get some char. We want it like rare to medium rare. You have one chance to make a first impression, and I plan on making a great first impression today.
3 minutes, chef. 3 to go. 3 minutes.
To plate my venison chop, I had asparagus yogurt sauce with my citrusy cucumber asparagus kimchi on top. Then I'm gonna lay the venison chop that's been confetti with my lemon zest. I made my career by being the Cinderella in this competition, and it's done so much for me, my life, my family. This season, quarterfinals, Final Four is not going to be enough. I want that belt. I'm finally ready to win TOC this season.
90 seconds, Chef Adam.
So I've got all my elements. We're gonna put our sauce down first. We're gonna put the blanched asparagus down, then the raw asparagus with a little bit of the citrus supreme. Put our venison chops. So I've got the blackberries that are in the jus. I'm gonna put those on the plate right front and center. A little more sauce on top of that.
15 seconds.
This is a citrus battle, right?
It's citrusy, chef.
TOC 7, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna take this as far as I can go.
3, 2, 1. We're done! Great round. Job well done. Finesse, creativity. It's all up to the blind judging now.
This is a gochujang and lemon-glazed venison chop. It is accompanied by a citrusy cucumber and asparagus kimchi. The venison chops were marinated slightly, then tenderized and re-marinated. For the asparagus, it was tenderized using the blade tenderizer. To further enhance that kimchi effect, lactic acid in the yogurt beneath it. That yogurt was combined with lemon zest and asparagus in the blender. We have lemon juice in every liquid and lemon zest in every solid.
I think they're gonna love this dish. It's a great dish.
I think very highly of the chef who cooked this venison. This is basically impossible to do.
Culinary superstars, right in front of you, we have citrus-kissed and grilled venison chops with a citrusy asparagus salad and a blackberry thyme veal jus. Let's talk about the venison chops. They were blade tenderized and marinated with orange and lemon zest and orange juice, then grilled and finished with lemon zest on top. The asparagus salad underneath your venison chops is both raw and lightly blanched. That met a Meyer lemon jus that was completely juiced with the blade tenderizer. You will also find supremes of navel and blood orange in there and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Sounds great. Classic flavors to cook venison.
It's a lot of fork and knife. I don't know if they like that or not, but.
Another perfect cook on that venison chop. I love the fact that this chef went citrus in sort of the orange way.
The winner of the second battle in the first round between Chef Kevin Lee and Chef Adam Greenberg is... Congratulations, Kevin Lee!
Kick my ass. Nice job, man. That was sick. That was sick.
Did you ever think that the trajectory was going to go where we're at now?
Not this fast, no.
Pork shoulder, endive, cast iron griddle, boozy, 30 minutes. It starts now.
Mine right away goes to pork schnitzel with a chassier sauce, demi-glace, and of course, cognac.
Chef, when you have a plan, I have a pen.
So the plan, I think I'm gonna braise the endive in wine, give a little boozy flavor. But I think I'm gonna cut it in steaks.
Okay.
And try to grill them.
Competition and being in the kitchen are two things that are just inherently in my blood. I played sports my whole life, and my family owned a restaurant right next door to my house, and my dad's a chef. Come on.
3 minutes.
Now it's time to plate. I'm gonna put a little bit of sous vide down, and then I'm gonna add my beautiful braised, caramelized endive. And then I'm gonna put my sauce down with all those beautiful mushrooms, the mustard, all of that. My pork schnitzel's beautiful. The only thing I'm concerned about is I didn't break a sweat.
60 seconds.
So the first step on the dish, I'm gonna pour the pineapple puree, endive, a few pieces, piece of pork, the endive salad. I put the jus in the little ramekin. I love cooking. I love creating something new. And this show, that's what it's all about. And that's what I'm here for.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done! Here to present the first dish, Tiffany Faison.
She got it. She's great.
Chefs, in front of you, may I present brandy marinated and cast iron grilled pork shoulder with braised and marinated endive, toasted and brandy pureed pignoli with brandy thyme and veal jus.
Rocco, put the jus in there. Let's not dip her.
Yes.
For the boozy components, the braised endive was braised in white wine. The pignoli puree was obviously treated to the cognac.
Man, they haven't stopped eating. They must really love his dish. Now I'm nervous.
We are literally being seduced by this pork here. It is so incredibly tasty. There's a level of sophistication going on this plate.
Judges, this is pork shoulder chassière. The pork shoulder was breaded and then pan-fried on the cast iron griddle. In terms of the endive, as a sous vide, cooked with cream and cognac. We also have some caramelized with sugar on the cast iron griddle. Finally, in terms of boozy elements, the cognac was in the jus, and it was in the cream in the endive sous vide.
You can tell from the smile on my face, this is another great dish.
Yes.
Breading the pork is a great treatment for this cut of pork. It's perfectly juicy, delicious.
I'm shaking right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is... Chef Riversico! Wow!
Brother. You gave me a run for my money.
The finale of the evening. Are you guys ready for this? So we have a qualifier winner going up against our mystery culinary icon. It's the number 8 seed, Chef Katsuji Tanabe.
So I beat Chris O on the qualifiers. Now I'm going against someone I don't know. I'm super nervous and I'm super excited as well. I think if I take down the icon, I'm gonna be very happy.
My friend, you have one tough opponent. You ready to find out who it is?
I grew up watching her, Telemundo, speaking in Spanish. She is definitely a master of cooking.
Oh, he's in trouble.
I will tell you what, this is about as perfect as the ending could be for tonight. Turkey breast, zucchini, air fryer, creamy. Looks pretty good to me. What time you got?
I got...
Time to go.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fry this baby, but then on the air fryer, I'm going to add zucchini, and then I'm planning to the creamy sides. I'm gonna do a huancaína sauce. It's one of the creamiest sauces that I have in my repertoire. Ají amarillo, queso fresco, garlic, onions.
Turkey breast, creamy, air fryer. I'm thinking to making a milanesa, a turkey milanesa with a zucchini hot sauce and then queso fresco, creamy salsa as well. I'm constantly checking this turkey. It's not cooking as colorful as I wanted.
I believe the bottom is removable, Chef.
No way. Now I hate air fryers more. I could have put more fat if I knew there was a grease catcher. I got this, I got this, I got this!
You know what? My plan for the zucchini is right there. Oh, these are beautiful.
3 minutes, 3 to go.
Come on, Lorena, come on, come on, come on, come on.
A nice dish from Chef Lorena Garcia is going to be bright, it's going to be colorful, it's gonna hit you from every angle. I realize that I don't have as much turkey as I would have wanted to, but I am a big representative of flavors, and Latin cuisine is known for the heat, for the brightness, for the citrus, for the creaminess. I mean, you have everything, all the notes in one dish. I mean, I want to win so much. It is my focus, it is my priority, and that's what I'm going for.
2 minutes to go, Chef, 2 minutes.
Vámonos, amigos. Let's plate. Spicy green salsa, white creamy sauce, small piece of my turkey milanesa. If I could take Lorena down, I would just feel like she was a mentor, and now I'm better than the mentor.
We're done. Quite the ending battle.
Salud.
Judges, this is turkey schnitzel with a spicy zucchini salsa and a creamy queso fresco crema. Turkey breast skin was chopped and becomes the chicharron found around the plate. Cutlets were cooked entirely in the air fryer. For the zucchini, it found its way into the salsa, but not before charring in the air fryer. For creamy components, you have that zucchini salsa, but then assuredly the queso fresco crema.
Air fryer to me spells, you lose this round. But not in this case. The inside of the turkey breast is juicy and tender. I thought what was very smart is how the creamy was achieved.
Chef Tiffany Faison.
Chefs, in front of you we have masa harina fried turkey breast with a creamy huancaína sauce, air fryer roasted zucchini, a citrusy kimchi mayo, and a salsa criolla. Let's talk turkey. The top of the breast was removed, retaining the skin on it. That was then put into a masa harina and potato starch breading. The zucchini was simply seasoned and put in the air fryer, roasted. We then have the citrusy kimchi aioli that was constructed with kewpie, Japanese mayo, if you will, kimchi, and a good amount of honey and citrus on the side.
I have to go home and buy an air fryer. That is some of the best zucchini I've had in a long time. It's charred on the outside, it's still creamy and moist on the inside. It's really, really delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's battle between Chef Lorena Garcia and Chef Katsuji Tanabe is...
I don't even want to see.
Lorena Garcia!
Thank you for your work. It's such a pleasure cooking with you.
Are you ready to meet our first two gourmet gladiators? Let's go! Come on! The audience has spoken, so it's calamari steaks, cremini mushrooms, must employ the use of the blender, and the style is herbaceous. Audience, you did a great job. Chefs, it's time for you to do your job. Go.
What's the plan with these, Chef?
Mushroom calamari fried rice, and then I'll make it crispy, like a crispy rice.
Got it.
Making a coating?
No, I'm making porridge.
Are you making conche?
Yes, hell yeah.
Yes!
Chef, you're doing the salsa verde by hand.
Yes.
The blender could be a trap in that case, right?
I think so. Some people like to puree them down, and I don't want that. You lose that integrity, you lose that kind of mouthfeel, and I want the judges to really taste that.
145.
I have my umami bomb mushroom and calamari congee as my base, and I have the beautifully butter roasted cremini mushroom, and followed by my perfectly rock hard calamari steak. I'm putting my salsa verde into my calamari steak just to really emphasize herbaceousness. So amazing to be back cooking in TOC stage again. I cannot wait to get judged. Oh wow, did I just say that? Yeah, I cannot wait to get judged.
I pull my calamari steaks off, they look fantastic, and I think the cook on them is perfect. I have my sliced calamari. I take dollops of my squid ink aioli and dot that around. And then a little bit more salsa verde on top so they feel that herbaceousness. I love and adore Shirley Chung, but I'm the 4th seed, and I gotta take down the 5th seed, and she's the 5th seed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Judges, this is a herbed and charred squid with squid ink and cremini crispy rice. It's accompanied by a raw cremini salsa verde. Now for the blender, we have marinade for the squid. The blender was also used to craft a squid ink mayo. In terms of herbaceous components, not only is there that blender marinade, but the salsa verde contained Thai basil, lemon juice, chives, cilantro, and Fresno chilies.
This is delicious. I love the flavor development inside this dish. I love the textural contrasts. I love the usage of the cremini as well.
In front of you, you have a melody of cremini and calamari congee with wok-style roasted calamari steak, mushrooms, and an herbaceous salsa verde. The congee was constructed by jasmine rice being placed into the blender to then create the congee. Cremini mushrooms were also processed in the blender. As if we weren't finished with the blender, you'll get another blended sauce of salsa verde with the blender of parsley, mint, cilantro, chive, and dill that was then also tossed with the calamari steak on top.
Fantastic cooking.
How much of the dish is left?
I know, like I did not just taste it, I really went in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first C Division battle between Chef Dale Talde and Chef Shirley Chung is... Shirley Chung! Congratulations!
Come on back, baby. Come on back, baby. Come on, baby.
Digital steamer. Eggs, Swiss chard, digital steamer, breaded. That's odd. Anyway, upside down or over easy, you're probably a little bit scrambled right now. Go.
I'm gonna make a perfectly steamed egg, breaded and fried with a steamed chard and that Swiss chard béarnaise.
Let's go, what do you got?
All right, so I'm gonna braise down some greens, garlic, obviously some onion, a little bit of tomato. I'm not doing like shakshuka by any means, but kind of like leaning into the base of that. Eggs I'm gonna steam.
I set down that beautiful steamed chard and some of those pickled chard stems. I want to put this like a beautiful nest that's chicken egg sitting right in there. Pour this sauce. I'm more motivated than I've ever been. There's nothing more powerful than belief in yourself. To show why you're great and to do it amongst the best chefs in the country. I want to win to prove it to my peers.
2 minutes.
So the way I'm going to plate this, I'm doing it with intent for sure. I'm gonna put the braised greens down in the center of the plate, but then I'm not gonna put the egg directly on top. I'm gonna kind of like lean it off to the side, and I'm gonna place the salad over the top. Then I'm gonna take the tempura leaf and just drape that off the salad to the edge of the bowl, so it's gonna remain crispy. Plate looks great. I feel really good about what I've done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're done.
This is green eggs and steamed fried eggs. Firstly, eggs were separated, put in the blender to make a sauce. It was treated with a medley of digital steamer steamed herbs and digital steamer steamed chard. We have the egg in the very center, so that was steamed, was then peeled, breaded, and fried. In terms of the chard, more of those digital steamer leaves were added to the sauce with digitally steamed herbs.
They are digging into this thing. Say something, please. Just say you love it. Just say you love it.
So I think one of the best compliments that you can give a dish is that it reminds you or harkens back to a memory of your childhood. And there's a little bit of my mother's egg salad inside here that I really love, and that's kind of drawing me in again and again.
Judges, in front of you, you have crispy breaded just jammy egg with Swiss chard, braised, raw, and fried. You also have an egg fortified herbed aioli, a raw chard frisee salad. The eggs have been digitally steamed and twice egg dipped into a breaded coating. The Swiss chard was braised down with a little bit of tomato product. We then had digitally steamed chard leaves that were tempura breaded and fried crispy to accentuate the crispy egg on the side.
Well, I bet the chef quickly took the egg out of the steamer when they heard your comment on the last egg, which doesn't necessarily make it a better egg, it's a different egg.
You talking to me?
A perfectly cooked jammy egg. Difficult challenge. But I think for me, the dominance of the tomato, that's the one part that I could just push aside and I would be happier with eating everything else.
What? Oh my gosh. The winner of the second battle between Chef Brian Voltaggio and Chef Carlos Anthony is... Brian Voltaggio! Congratulations! Ground beef, celery root, toaster, and buttery. I can't wait to see this concoction. Good luck. Time to go.
All right, they're going.
Let's go.
Chef, fill me in.
Starting off with like a celery root and butter curry.
Okay.
And then a Southeast Asian style seared meatball. The toast run is gonna be the rough one, but we'll get there.
Great.
I'm thinking of style. So I'm immediately thinking butter burgers on a brioche bun, which is all butter.
I'm gonna make a,
Oh, no, hi, we can't. Hi. Hey, how are you? Hi.
welcome back. Thank you. So I'm gonna make a butter burger.
That's it.
Celery root remoulade. To go on the burger, I'm gonna have like a little celery apple slaw.
Okay. Glad we talked about it.
I go ahead and add some toasted spices on my burgers. I grab my brioche buns to toast them.
3 minutes, 3 to go, chefs.
That's not a lot of time.
Seeing the drippings reserved, I think we're gonna see that as a finishing drizzle.
Ground beef, not necessarily the prettiest thing. So we're actually gonna hide this. So you're going on top, and I think this is one of those things that's kind of fun. It really allows for that aha moment as you get into a dish. This is not the most beautiful thing I've ever made. This is very one color, but I think there's so much flavor here, this could be a winner.
60 seconds, let's rock and roll.
Ready for plating, I start with the buns down, put a really nice big dollop of the celery root remoulade. I put some slaw. I feel really good about this. I think I just nailed the randomizer. I wanna show that last year wasn't just a fluke. I won $150,000. I want a belt. I want a ring. Sounds fabulous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're done.
This is a celery root butter curry with seared ground beef. The ground beef was emulsified in the stand mixer with butter. It was seasoned with fish sauce, and then celery root was added to it. A foil packet filled with spices was toasted in the toaster and used to season both the curry and the meatball.
In terms of buttery components, a pound of it was added to the curry sauce.
As always, judges, if you have any questions, I have the answers.
How do you make ground beef sexy? This is how you make ground beef sexy.
Yeah!
I don't think it's about the ground meat. I think it is about the accompaniments thereof. I think that this sauce is just steep and luscious.
Yes!
In front of you, we have a butter burger with celery root slaw and a brunoise celery root remoulade, butter lettuce, and brie. The ground beef was treated to a seasoning of toaster packet toasted celery seed, fennel pollen, and black pepper. A generous knob of butter was packed and smacked into the middle of the ground beef, ultimately creating a butter crust.
It does sound good. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really, really good burger, and chef truly followed the randomizer. It was celery 3-4 different ways, theme of butter everywhere.
Yeah, this is just a perfect dish to make, given the randomizer.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round battle between Chef Sarah Bradley and Dan Jacobs, the winner is... Dan Jacobs! Wow!
Thank God.
Are you ready to see two Food World warriors take culinary competition to the next level? Then let's light it up!
I love this.
Somebody's getting this, right?
Oh my God.
Wow, chef.
Good
Absolute
meeting.
pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Striped bass, vine tomatoes, muffin pan, and whipped. Gentlemen, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Your time starts now. Go.
So I just wanted to make like an egg kind of fluff thing that I do for brunch sometimes. And then the braised lettuce as sort of a base for the fish, and then the tomatoes and little mashed potato thing on top.
Chef, welcome back.
Thanks.
When you have a plan, fill me in.
Something along the line of a fish fry.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So braised lettuces with a brown butter shallot sauce, a little muffin man, and little quiches.
Okay.
And then the fish. I've accomplished a lot of things in my career, but they really don't mean anything unless I enjoy it. And I do actually enjoy where I've been. I have a lot of people that I mentored over the years. So their accomplishments become part of me. And I think that is the most important thing about being an icon, or whatever else you want to call me. I actually feel very proud of my legacy, and that to me is the greatest thing in the world.
1 minute, 1 to go.
I'm slowly getting a little bit of out. Finally, it works. There's nice volume and height to the sauce. It looks really good.
30 seconds.
Man, I just literally cooked against a legend. This matchup, it's definitely a David and Goliath to take down like one of the forefathers of cuisine. It would be absolutely amazing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chef Waxman, Chef Bob, thank you so much.
Chefs, in front of you is grilled striped bass with slow roasted vine tomatoes, a scallion and paprika mini quiche, braised lettuces, and whipped Yukon and garlic fondue. Let's get to the bass. The bass was simply seasoned and grilled. The vine tomatoes were seasoned and slow roasted in the salamander. It was then treated to a sherry and white wine shallot reduction. A quiche base was then hand whipped. That base was then placed in the muffin tin to create the little mini quiche. Yukon golds and garlic were cooked and then butter whipped, creating the Yukon gold fondue that's adorning the top of the dish.
This is foundational Jonathan Waxman cooking. This is totally him. Wow, he put in a lot of technique. He did a lot of different things.
There's a lot of really good flavors here. I really like that acidity brought in with the sherry vinegar. I think the usage of the tomatoes, though rustic and chunky, I really think that's a nice touch. And fish is cooked beautifully, absolutely perfect.
Judges, this is lightly fried striped bass with a Vietnamese-inspired salsa and whipped tofu with vine tomatoes. The striped bass was butchered, skinned, and seasoned. From there, it was treated to a bath of buttermilk and twice fried. The skin was lightly fried before being fully cooked in the muffin tin. The vine tomatoes you will find in this whipped tofu was done with fish sauce and most notably star anise and smoked paprika.
Come on, judges. Moment of truth. Is this cohesive? Do you like this? Do you want more of it? Marcus is nodding his head. What does that mean? Hands up, it's not good?
The sounds. Food can be sonic. When you eat the skin, so freaking delicious.
I'm a fry cook through and through.
The little foam here with the salsa, just like elegant on the side. Incredible.
And the winner of tonight's final battle between Chef Jonathan Waxman and Chef Viet Pham is... Chef Viet Pham!
Good job. That was very fun. Thank you.
Are you ready for the final night of the first round battles? Wait, French press. This should be a doozy. Welcome to round one. Chefs, go. They're off. This is farm-raised venison, not nearly as gamey as typically venison is. Corn we've seen in every iteration. This is gonna be corn on the cob. French press, so this is a coffee press. One of the best ways to drink coffee, and then earthy. I think vegetables, mushrooms would be a really good play on this, and the judges are gonna be looking for it.
I should probably get the venison. Qualifiers was step one. Now getting through the first round is step two. I'm gonna try to make a really earthy spice rub.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make some fresh grits.
I'm making an earthy poached venison tenderloin over corn puree with a corn mushroom salad.
Chefs, this is the final 5 minutes. 5 minutes to be plated. Really good.
Should we plate something, you guys? What do you think? So I'm first gonna put down my corn grit puree. Then I'm gonna put down a little bit of my mixture of grilled corn, onions, and beet greens. Put a few slices of the venison. Next thing, I'm just gonna put a nice spoonful of my sauce on the venison and put these beautiful maitake mushrooms right on top. I'm hoping that the sauce is balanced, and I'm excited that I got my first cook in the main bracket on the plate.
First, I'm gonna add my corn puree, followed by a little pile of fried katafi. I add my black garlic brushed
venison loin, a medallion of that. I'm gonna finish it with my sauce. It's too thin. I don't know, do I add more, do I add less? And time's running out. I wanna get something green on my plate, just a little bit of watercress. I hope the judges score me well on how many times I hit the randomizer.
8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. Incredible work. That's the kind of cooking we like to see. Stephanie Izard, Leanne Wong, thank you so much.
Culinary comrades, in front of you, we have dry rubbed and grilled venison tenderloin. That is on a sauté of charred corn, charred red onion, and beet greens. That is then finished with a salad of dry rubbed and grilled mushrooms. We then have the French press created sauce that was charred corn husks, black garlic, red wine vinaigrette, and a little bit of miso and olive oil.
Damn, Steph.
Lots going on this forest floor.
When she says this, it's like, this all happened?
First of all, great cooking, great development of flavor, and I love the usage of fresh herbs inside of this.
Judges, our chef calls this deer walking in the woods. The venison was seasoned with a spice rub that was crafted from mushroom powder made from pulverized shiitake, garam masala, five-spice,
took the dried mushrooms, that was
and
smart.
hing. The trim became a stock that was fortified with more black garlic, dried porcini, sake, shirodashi, white soy sauce, veal stock, balanced with rice vinegar, and more mushroom powder. This then was strained through the French press. In terms of corn elements, the husk was charred, the cob was charred, and that was also in that sauce that was eventually strained. The corn in its most natural state was cooked with shiitake mushrooms, sesame oil, and butter.
Oh, they're eating the crap out of it, so I'm pretty sure that hers is equally delicious.
Chef Marcus.
Clearly, Chef is super talented.
But
there's a lot of difficult cooking techniques happening in just 30 minutes. I love the corn shiitake. The texture of the broth is a little bit too light, but I love the flavor of the broth.
I needed 1 more minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first round battle between Chef Leanne Wong and Chef Stephanie Izard is... Stephanie Izard! Congratulations!
You crushed me.
Pork blade steak, butternut squash, microwave, and glaze. You know how many chefs are thanking you for taking microwave off the list?
Our pleasure.
It all goes in 3, 2, 1, go. They're off. Pork blade steak. Woohoo!
Okay. Hey, Tiff.
Hi, Chef.
Blade steak, grilled, glazed with a butternut squash glaze.
Here for it all, Chef.
Let's do it. Justin.
Yes.
I'm thinking maybe we nuke it and then we puree it. I go through my Rolodex of dishes, and I think glaze on the pork as I'm cooking it with soy sauce and honey on a bed of butternut squash puree and some pillowy, medium diced butternut squash. And then it's like, oh, he had the butternut squash puree, but then he also had the butternut squash dice. That's 2 boxes, not just 1. That's what you need to tip the scales.
Chefs, we're at the final 5 minutes.
We still have to deal with the butternut squashes in the microwave.
I'm feeling pressure from my insecurities with Chef Mike. I don't have a lot of time. This isn't a chill vibe in TOC kitchen. I'm putting food on this plate. Put the glaze at the bottom of the plate. I sit the squash on top of it. I add the nuts. Put the glaze on top of the steak. I'm finishing with mint. I really hope the judges appreciate the depth of flavor.
90 seconds, chefs. 90 to go.
First, I put my microwaved butternut squash puree, diced butternut squash right on top of that. Then we take our glazed pork blade steak on top of the diced butternut squash with the calamansi gastrique.
The audience is going nuts right now. 30 seconds!
And last but not least, microwaved pickled red onions, the watercress. I tried to check as many randomizer boxes as possible. We're just gonna have to let the judges decide.
3, 2, 1.
We're done! Wow.
We have blade steak. A glaze was constructed by juicing butternut squash. The chef also took the butternut squash, broke it down, and put it into Chef Mike, letting Chef Mike handle the cook completely until it was removed, mashed with a little bit of butter and salt, and then finished with the second glazing of glazed walnuts.
Perfect, most perfect cook on this pork.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That char on the exterior is absolutely perfect.
Judges, this is a glazed pork steak with butternut squash and watercress. The glaze that finished the dish was maple smoked shoyu. The drippings found their way into a butternut squash puree. The tale of that puree begins as such. It was peeled, it was diced, and it was microwaved in seasoned water. Another half of that diced butternut squash became the dice. And the microwave was also used to craft those not raw red onions. Glazing the plate and portions thereof is a calamansi and champagne vinegar gastrique.
I gotta tell you something. That is delicious.
The winner of the first round battle between Chef Marcel Vigneron and Chef David Viana is... Chef Marcel! Congratulations. Ground lamb, cucumber, food processor, and layered. And it's time to go.
My mind goes moussaka. It's a classic layered dish. I've never battled against Chef Kalina. I have watched her cook. She's impressive. Yeah. So, no mercy.
Hi, Chef. Hi. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking about doing is crispy rice paper dumplings, filled with ground lamb.
Is this the creamy component, Chef?
Yeah, this is tzatziki. Labna, we're gonna do it with mint. And then I grate the cucumber through the food processor. It's got great texture.
So my dumplings are out. I'm really happy with how crispy they are. I definitely want to slice them in half because I want them to be able to see the layers that I put inside of it, since that's literally the challenge. We got some layers going. I decided to just grab some black vinegar, soy sauce, a little bit of gochujang, whisk that all together.
4 minutes, 4 to go.
First, I put the cucumber slaw down. I want to keep it very clean. Next, I grab the dumplings. I shingle them on top of each other. And then I add the dipping sauce to it. There's nothing that can compare to the thrill of competition cooking. It's a whole different level of adrenaline. I'm fired up.
2.5 minutes, chefs, 2.5 to go.
Plating begins, nice layer of the tzatziki. Grilled eggplant goes over the top of that. The lamb ragu over the top of that.
Oh boy, 25 seconds.
This year's different. I really want to make a long, deep run and take this thing to the finale. That's it, no mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
This is a crispy layered lamb and kimchi dumpling with cucumber kimchi salad. The lamb was treated to an aromatic paste that was processed entirely in the food processor for the kimchi. The food processor made quick work of green apple, onion, Persian cucumbers, and spicy kimchi. Finally, the salad of Persian cukes was constructed of scallion, Thai basil, the aforementioned homemade kimchi, black vinegar, and a little bit of fish sauce.
Come on, please.
There are a lot of very happy flavors here. The cucumber shines with that kimchi. I don't even know what's inside that rice paper, and I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It's yummy.
Yes!
It's a deft touch. Well done, chef. Well done.
I've always liked you. Always liked him.
Judges, our chef calls this a millefeuille of moussaka. Parsnip, carrot, cucumber, eggplant, all chopped in the food processor and then put into that lamb mixture. On the bottom floor, we've got tzatziki. Going up, grilled eggplant, lamb ragu, some more eggplant, then more lamb, then more tzatziki, and then finally crowned with that crispy eggplant at the penthouse.
The boys are digging in.
This is like hitting all the notes, right? Layered, check. Food processor, check. Delicious, check.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first round battle between Chef Kalina Bliss and Chef Adam Sobel is Kalina Bliss!
Great job.
Well, folks, I don't want to say I've saved the best for last, but this is a pretty big deal. We have a qualifying winner going up against tonight's mystery icon. You want to go big, Kenny? This is how you go big.
Yes, sir.
Manila clams for the finale of the big night. Chefs, go shopping. Good luck. One of the toughest randomizers I've seen, I gotta be honest with you. Both of these guys have huge imaginations, but Manila clams, native to the Pacific Ocean, kind of sweet. Breakfast radish, spicy, a little bit more delicate than most radishes. Spiralizer is one of my favorite things. This is a mandolin plus. You can really ribbon out small ribbons of ingredients. We all know what crispy is, and there's a lot of ways to achieve it. They're gonna really have to focus on this. It's gonna be a tough battle.
Lots of stuff. Here we go.
So I'm making steamed Manila clams in a chili coconut broth with plantain chips.
So in my mind, everything has to be crispy. So I'm gonna do a super crispy Thai collard green salad. It's gonna have crispy clams. Think Thai green papaya salad.
So when I win Tournament of Champions, it's gonna be amazing. My responsibility as an icon is to plant seeds. Our youth is our most valuable commodity. So for me, I do that by way of the Aron Sanchez Impact Fund, where I put Latino kids into culinary school that I started in 2017. I'm very proud. 26 kids have gone through the program. So we're continuing the legacy through this beautiful youth that are just conquering their dreams to be culinary leaders.
2 minutes, chefs, 2 to go.
Literally neck and neck.
Now it's time to build my plates. I have my collard greens. I take my rice noodles, I crunch them up, mix it in. Chicharron, crunch it up. And then I put the clams all the way around the bowl. Any excess dressing will just go towards the bottom of the bowl, which is not gonna affect the clams from getting soggy. I'm hoping I'm gonna get very high marks.
1 minute. Crowd's going wild right now. I mean, this is the big finale of the night.
Where's the clocks? I want to plate my dish. Of course, it has to go in a bowl. I want to make sure I have a nice distribution of clams, a good spoonful of the broth, and then, of course, the garnishes are little plantain chips, red Fresno chilies, chives, and cilantro. Letting the Manila clams be the star.
Judges, this is a crispy Thai collard salad with crispy clams, crisp breakfast radishes, and their tops. Anchoring this all together is a chiffonade of collard greens and spiralized daikon radish. In terms of crispy components, we have rice noodles that were fried and crumbled up. We have the breading itself. There are some dry shrimp, there are dry peanuts, there are chicharron, the radish tops, and bean sprouts.
How much stuff did he put in there?
I'm not gonna take it away from you, Marcus.
Fried clams are very tricky, especially with Manila clams, which tend to be smaller, sweeter. To be able to cook them, shell them, chill them, bread them again, cook them again the second time, and not have them taste like rubber requires a lot of skill.
In front of you, chefs, we have a clam jam of Manila clams, fortified coconut seafood broth, and crispy breakfast radish. The broth was constructed by dry roasting white onion, Fresno chilies, dried guajillo and morito chilies, and tomatillo. Plantains were coaxed through the spiralizer for the crispy garnish atop the manila clams, and breakfast radishes were brown butter roasted and added to the dish.
Who doesn't love stewed manila clams? Really love the texture, cooked perfectly on these clams. Addition of the Fresno chili has a nice spice to it.
The winner of tonight's final battle in this first round between Chef Aaron Sanchez and Chef Kenny Gilbert is... Chef Kenny Gilbert! Let's go!
Good job, Chef. Good job.
Are you ready for a Super Chef Showdown? Then let's light this up! Prawn chicken, bone-in chicken, whole chicken, Fresno peppers, rolling grill basket, weeknight dinner, frozen peas. 35 minutes, go.
When it comes to weeknight dinner, Chef, what do you think?
Green curry chicken, using those peas. Speaking of, there they are, peas and rice, natural pair. For me, I'm going green curry chicken with a rice pilaf.
I'm gonna do boiled chicken with caldo de arroz, which is kind of like a brothier rice, but not a Spanish style.
Yep.
The fryer chicken isn't really cooking the way I want it to, so I'm at least gonna try to save the skins and use those. Thankfully. The outside of the chicken breast is properly cooked and the inside is like that perfect carryover pink.
90 seconds.
I start by laying down a base of that coconut pilaf. It's got the Fresnos in it. Wow, that's awesome. Holy moly. I slice some chicken thighs, shingled over the rice. I drizzle the chicken fat hot sauce. I need a crunch.
Chef, you have 60 seconds left.
I crunch up a bit of the fried basil. This is exactly what I want to eat on a weeknight. It would mean the world to me to win this year. I'll keep doing this until we win or until I die.
I'm scooping 2 ladles of the caldo de arroz on the base of the plate. Then I drizzle that collard and pea stew on top. And then I add the pea salad, grilled chicken breast on the right, and garnish with curry leaves, with a pinch of salt and lime at the end. This dish is a hug-in-a-bowl, visceral cooking, very comforting flavors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done.
Good?
Okay.
This is a whole chicken green curry, along with some Fresno chicken fat chili crisp. The whole chicken was butchered. The breast and thigh were marinated in a green pea green curry. From there, they were fried lightly and then cooked skin side down in a pan with fish sauce, toasted cinnamon that was toasted in the rolling grill basket, and they were finished in a curry sauce. The Fresno peppers you can find roasted in the grill basket in the curry. You can find them in the rice, and then of course their juice was used to make that chili crisp.
Ken ate all of it. Let's go.
Guy, if this is weeknight cooking, I want to be eating at this frickin' house 7 nights a week.
In front of you, we have pollo con sopa arroz. A sauce on top of that was crafted by a grill basket that was fed with charred collard greens, Fresnos that were also charred on the grill basket. Those were put in a blender with frozen peas and Fresnos and a little bit of chicken stock. Next, a sauté of the rolling grill basket grilled Fresnos, sliced with shallots, frozen peas, curry leaves, and mint adorned the top of the rice. The breast was fabricated from the chicken and grilled on the rolling grill basket. That's the breast that you have on top.
Sopa de arroz, which is obviously chicken soup, right? This is more of like a rice stew. However, it's my favorite part of this dish. The chicken in that sopa is really well cooked.
The winner of the second round is... Chef Getila. Congratulations. Bone-in ribeye. escarole. Meat grinder, guilty pleasure.
All right, here we go.
Pepperoni cups. Only makes my night get better. 35 minutes on the clock. I wish you both the best. Go.
I'm thinking making a country fried steak. We love our country fried steaks in Oklahoma. Doesn't get more guilty pleasure than that.
Look at the marbling on that. It's a crime against this steak that's probably about to hit the grinder.
Say I've been waiting for 4 years for this opportunity.
Heck yeah.
They're one of my favorite foods in the whole wide world. This is nice and fatty too. It's gonna make such a good burger.
Guilty pleasure.
Put that on there for that nice little snack. Where's the bone? I have zero concerns. I did exactly what I wanted. I hit the randomizer. Let's go.
2 minutes.
I had the spinalis pepperoni gravy going on the bottom of the plate. Beautiful boning country ribeye steak going on the side of the gravy. Finishing with my escarole kimchi with some chives and Fresnos.
90 seconds.
I feel like I played the randomizer really well. I don't think I made the obvious choice of making a burger or a meatball.
35 seconds.
I'm gonna finish it with my charred escarole on the side.
We're done.
This is a steakhouse burger with shoestring onions. The bone-in ribeye was ground in the meat grinder. That meat grinder was employed to grind pepperoni. The pepperoni and the ground ribeye were combined together, seasoned and cooked in the pan, along with some extra pepperoni cups to flavor the drippings.
Yeah, pick that bone up.
The bone-in ribeye's bone was fried and served on the side. So the escarole, you will see interlaced with those shoestring onions.
They can't stop eating? I think that's a good thing.
Whew. That is a guilty pleasure. Wow. I'm from New Jersey. I love pepperoni. I love burgers also, but the grind to me is a little bit fine. It's like, it's not eating juicy.
In front of you, you have country fried bone-in ribeye steak with a grinder gravy of ribeye and pepperoni cup, a grilled and fresh escarole salad, and crispy pepperoni cup crumble. The spinalis and pepperoni cups became the base of the meat grinder gravy. The chef took the ribeye, fried to the GBD steak that you see in front of you. The baby inside leaves of the escarole were picked out and removed for the salad in front of you. That's not to be outdone by the escarole that was then treated to the grill in a little bit of olive oil. There was a crispy pepperoni cup crumble that finished the top of the steak.
This is the most expensive chicken fried steak I've ever had. I love the look of this dish. It's sexy. They kept the moisture on the steak. The crust held up. I love the escarole. That is how you cook escarole.
The winner of the second round battle between Chef Britt Rosigno and Chef Kevin Lee is... Chef Kevin Lee! Wow! Congratulations, Chef. The end of the road, but not the end of Chef Britt. Butter Daddy, Chef Britt Rosigno. I'm just gonna go out on a limb that I'm not getting invited to your birthday party now. And you should probably go. Oh! Woo! Tiger prawns, these are head-on tiger prawns. They're nice, they're big. Purple Napa cabbage leaches out a little bit of color, so that's something they would have to think about. Tortilla press. This can be utilized in a lot of ways besides making tortillas. What is the date night dinner? Well, it's usually gonna be a little more elevated. Soybean curls, high-protein meat substitute, dehydrated, textured. They're gonna have to taste it, test it.
I cannot believe that I'm in round 2 of TOC. To stand with these chef, hero, rockstar warriors and to be part of this tribe feels like a victory in and of itself. Jonathan is like a technique meister. I'm willing to jump a little higher in terms of flavor. Let's do laksa. Think about making laksa.
Laksa?
Some form of laksa. Laksa is a Singaporean Malaysian soup.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's do a date night. We're gonna do a delicious prawn soup, real deep, rich flavors, and then I'm gonna do this cool little prawn cracker.
Please be okay. I cannot forget to fry these prawn heads, so I'm tossing them with potato starch and salt, a little more badavan, and fry those off.
7 minutes.
Let's go, Artie, me and you.
I pour a little bit of that broth into each bowl, perch one of those beautiful fried shrimp heads into each bowl. Then I perch a little bit of salad, lay the shrimp on the side of the bowls, a little bit of purple Napa cabbage, a little bit of dill on top.
3 minutes.
On the top of the plate, I have my prawn rice cracker, some of the grilled and pickled purple Napa cabbage. Easy. I go down with the purple cabbage prawn bisque. It's perfectly cooked prawn pieces. Then the purple Napa cabbage that was grilled and pickled, and then a little bit of the soy curls. On the top plate, I also have some of the marinated soy curls, so that way they can choose their own adventure. And when I think about this prawn dish, sitting next to my wife and enjoying it, it brings me the ultimate pleasure.
We're done.
Esteemed judges, this is gunpowder prawns in a laksa broth. Some of the heads and the shells became the basis of the broth. The broth was fortified with a little coconut milk and a gunpowder masala. The soy curls that had been hydrated were also used to provide body to the broth. In terms of purple cabbage, we had some grilled. And then lastly, the tortilla press was utilized to butterfly the prawns and provide a uniform shape for griddling. In terms of a date night dinner, the chef uttered, "I just want things to be as pretty as possible."
Is this a first date or a second date?
Whatever you want, Jeffrey.
I love presentation. I think you're gonna seduce someone. This would seduce me. This is a beautiful dish.
Oh my gosh, that's a big deal.
I love char, and that is magnificent. Spices, very big, very bold, very appropriate for prawn. For me, the broth, I would like it a touch thicker, maybe a bit creamier.
I agree.
Chefs, I mean, what is date night without high drama? This is tiger prawn and purple Napa cabbage bisque with a tortilla-pressed prawn cracker. The tiger prawns were fabricated and then pressed into the rice paper. That was then fried, treated to a little bit of smoked paprika and gochujang. On a burner next door, a sofrito of sorts was made of purple Napa cabbage, gochujang, scallion, ginger, lime leaf, cream, and soy curls. That was then garnished with hydrated soy curls. Also, purple Napa cabbage was grilled and pickled in a light dressing of Myra lemon juice and rice wine vinegar.
Holy that dish is insane. Here, it is such complete artistry. The pounding with the tortilla press.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second round battle between Chef Jonathan Sawyer and Chef Artie Sequeira is... Jonathan Sawyer! Congratulations! Well done, Chef.
So proud of you. I love you so much. Let's do this! How are you, brother?
Lorena Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Black Cod. Sunchokes. Smoking Gun. High-end lunch. Canned sardines. This is a finale. 35 minutes. And it's time to go. Go.
I'm making a sunchoke and black cod chowder.
I'm gonna make a ceviche, of course, a leche de tigre. And the cod is gonna go into the leche de tigre as well.
I want to make really herbaceous, bright green oil.
The makings of an herb oil, a nice little trio, chervil, chive, and bay leaves.
2.5.
I need to build my plate in layers. I have my brunoise, shallots, apple, and sunchoke down at the bottom, finished with the sunchoke chips and the fresh sunchoke salad. I have a beautifully cooked black cod with crispy skin, and then last, the beaker with the cod belly chowder and the bay leaf oil. Nothing reads more high-end than a fine dining soup pour tableside.
90 seconds to go.
Okay, vámonos. I start with my lettuces, then I put my ceviche, making sure that I have enough leche de tigre on the bottom of the plate, the tortilla chips, then the sunchokes chips, then of course my sweet potatoes to win round 2. I think it will be a proof, that I can do this. And more than anything, it's representing my Latin culture, my Latin community, that if I bring this, it will be for them.
This is a sunchoke and black cod chowder. The sardines were used as the base of the chowder. A cream was crafted with some ham hock, thyme, and the sunchokes. The use of the smoking gun was entirely with walnut smoke. We had a chervil, chive, and bay oil Finally, you will find the sunchokes in a brunoise with celery, walnuts, Meyer lemon, zest, and some more of that sardine paste.
Jeffrey's eating more. If he's eating, that's a good sign.
I love when people serve me a sauce or a soup or something on the side. That way I can kind of pour in exactly how much I want. The sauce, however, has a really intense sardine flavor. The sardine almost takes over a little bit.
This is a smoked leche de tigre ceviche of black cod with warm, crispy, and fresh garnishes to enjoy and employ while eating. Chef would like you to have a little piece of everything as you enjoy your lunch. The sunchoke leche de tigre began with sunchokes, black cod, and sardine, of course. Then the leche de tigre and filet of cod were pecan smoked. Sunchokes were sliced and crisped, as well as their friends' plantains and tortilla chips.
Like, I've had her ceviche. It's delicious.
You nailed the style. High-end lunch, perfect. Vibrancy, flavor, texture, spot on. I think it's lovely.
In the final battle of the evening, with one of these chefs going into the quarterfinals, the winner between Chef Lorena Garcia and Chef Joe Sasto is... Chef Joe Sasto!
I love you, Chef.
There you go.
I love you. I love you. That was not easy.
Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the question is, are you ready for the final night of the second round fights? Swordfish.
Gotcha, gotcha.
King Trumpet mushrooms. Blowtorch, New Year's Eve, and canned beets. 35 minutes. Go.
I am excited to get this thing going. For my New Year's Eve dinner, I'm thinking I'm gonna grill the swordfish. I want to make a salsa matcha and canned beet lebna.
I'm gonna try to do a duo, so I'm gonna have like swordfish tataki.
Tataki!
On one side, and then trumpet scallops on the other. Use the swordfish to make a sauce for that. Something about Tournament Champions, it's just never happened. And for me, I just want this so I can feel like I haven't like lost my edge. And I also want Ernie to see, you know what, I didn't give up, bud. I came back this year, and look what happens when you just keep going. Okay, let's start just bringing this together.
Chef, 2 minutes left.
I've got my canned beet lebna puree, my collard green chiffonade, and I top that with my salsa matcha swordfish. We put a nest of crispy collards for our king trumpet mushroom to sit atop of, a little dollop of caviar on top to really celebrate this New Year's Eve dinner.
1 minute! 1 minute to go!
So I decided to go 2 separate plates rather than doing like a duo on one. I take the pickled golden beets and put them down like a little bed for the tataki swordfish to go on top of. Then I'm gonna take my pan sauce that I have and just drape that over the top. A little bit of that salad of the lentils, mushrooms, chives, and some of that beet vinaigrette.
30 seconds.
Then I'm gonna take 2 of the king trumpet scallops and put them in the bowl. I top each scallop with some caviar, really elevate the dish. And then I add in some of that lentil mushroom salad, just kind of tying the 2 dishes together.
Done.
Judges, this is the salsa matcha grilled swordfish with prosperity collards, beet labna, and crispy king trumpet mushrooms. The canned beets were done with labna in the food processor. In terms of the blowtorch, it was used to roast morita, ancho, and guajillo chilies, and that crafts that salsa matcha. In terms of New Year's Eve, we have champagne in the batter. We have collards, which typically are associated with prosperity in the South. Okay. And then we have Osetra caviar crowning the dish.
That crunch.
The level for TOC7 is at another level, and you can see that in the dish right over here.
The swordfish has been cooked beautifully. The champagne king trumpet fritter with the caviar right on top of it does scream celebration.
This is a multi-course countdown. Let's begin our toast with a tataki of swordfish. The chef has fabricated the swordfish that was then poached and cured and marinated in canned beet juice, mirin, and soy. A salad was constructed of grilling the king oyster mushrooms and then slicing them into a torched beet juice vinaigrette. Crispy lentils were also added to this vinaigrette. Lentils obviously being a symbol of wealth, the chef wishes you prosperity for the new year. Let's move along to the second course. King trumpet mushroom torched scallop. The chef peeled and butter torched the scallops using a little bit of brown butter. A sauce was constructed of roasting king oyster mushrooms and swordfish with some ginger and allium in seafood stock, miso and cream.
Stephanie can cook, man. She can cook.
I think since the chef really went that far on preparing 2 different dishes in those 35 minutes, pretty spectacular. I really have to say the combination with the beets, you have them under the swordfish. Actually, when you eat it together, it really comes together.
My favorite part is the scallop trumpet mushroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second round battle between Chef Marcel Vigneron and Chef Stephanie Izard is... Chef Izard!
Congratulations, Chef.
The Dumpling Mafia Queen, who has been through the toughest battle of all battles. You both are going to be facing not just each other, but more importantly, the randomizer. Time to get busy. Hanger lamb chop, hanger steak, haricot vert, immersion blender, appetizer duo,
and cottage cheese.
I know that you just prepared. Those were easy for you, so we can just go.
This looks very French.
Very. Mauricio made a hanger carpaccio with cottage cheese, mustard, aioli.
I'm gonna do like a French fried tempura batter haricot vert, and then grill the hanger steaks.
If you're doing a carpaccio, you've got to reserve some time to make sure that plating is perfect. 1/2 of your dish is not cooked. Everything around it needs to be perfectly seasoned and gorgeous.
I'm feeling extremely good about my dishes.
Tweezers, getting serious.
I know. Hanger steak on the shallow plate. I have plenty of lemon olive oil, and every single haricot vert gets a tiny dollop of my mustard cottage cheese aioli. And then I want to introduce in some crunchy element, crispy shallots. And then for my chicken beef, I'm placing this creamy herb cottage cheese emulsion on the bottom first. And then I place my perfectly cooked butter haricot vert onto the center of the plate. Then I build 5 pieces of the chicken beef on top. And I really hope that judges will see all my attention to all the small details.
90 seconds, Chef. 90 to go.
Looks like Chef Vieta is going to plate his duo on one plate. I think that's a sure sign of cohesiveness.
I put the butter lettuce on the bottom, a little bit of the cottage cheese, and then the gem lettuce, and then finally the hanger steak, and then the traditional Vietnamese dipping sauce, a mit gam, and then the herbs, which are mint, dill, and cilantro. And then next to it, I'm going to put the cottage cheese dipping sauce. And then finally on top, the tempura haricot vert. I've taken down Erica Barrett. I don't know how, but I've taken down Jonathan Waxman. So Shirley Chung, you are next.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chefs, this chef would like to first have you remove the top, the carpaccio, from the second appetizer that's below. Wow. Quite simply, this is a master's thesis of France and Asia through the appetizer duo of hanger carpaccio and shaking beef. Carpaccio of hanger. The haricot vert were sliced and treated to a chili Szechuan pickling liquid. And aioli was obviously made with the immersion blender, blending cottage cheese and Dijon. Ready to shake on? The hanger steak was seasoned with oyster sauce, sesame, shoyu, garlic, and black pepper. The garlic beurre fondue haricot vert on the bottom, obviously blanched and then treated to a beautiful beurre fondue.
You know, this reminds me of a present, a birthday present, which is beautifully wrapped. And then you open it up and the gift is even better. This is such a smart gameplay. All the randomizer ingredients in two completely different formats, both of them as impressive as the other.
Judges, the first of your appetizer duo is a Vietnamese marinated hanger steak lettuce wrap. The hanger steak was sliced and marinated in an immersion blender concocted marinade. From there, it was grilled and then rested. The second of your appetizer duo is a tempura haricot vert with vodavon and whipped cottage cheese with Vietnamese flavors. For the immersion blender, 3 components. That's shallot, garlic, lime juice, sauce that is on the lettuce cup. We also have the marinade for the steak. The sauce that accompanies the haricot vert, that was black pepper, buttermilk, fish sauce, and the cottage cheese.
Chef Keller.
First impression when I got the dish, I think I was a little bit less impressed comparing to the other chef where the presentation.
Oh, man.
When I dig into the hanger steak, although perfectly cooked.
The winner of the second round battle between Chef Shirley Chung and Chef Viet Pham is Chef Shirley Chung!
Congrats. You're welcome.
Round and round it goes, and it lands on pork chop, duck legs, lamb, pork chops. Pork chops and hatch peppers, French fry press, Comfort Classic, and ketchup. Wow. Well, if you got questions, I don't got the answers, because your time starts now.
When I think about these ingredients, you know, I'm coming from the Midwest. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and, you know, I just remember as a kid going to school that one of the lunch meals was gonna be a Sloppy Joe. That's just a comfort food, but taking it to another level. Sloppy Joe 2.0, where I'm gonna fry the chop, take that trim from the chop, and actually grind it up and make a Sloppy Joe. And I'm gonna use the heck out of the Hatch chilies all throughout the cook. It's gonna be epic.
A Comfort Classic with a double cut pork chop, I mean, what's not to like? So I'm gonna do a play on a pork katsudon, and I wanna do a tomato curry sauce using the ketchup.
5 minutes, 5 to go.
First thing I do is take the Hatch chili rice. I do a nice big pile down on the bottom of the plate. Next, I grab the tomato curry sauce. I really want to make sure that the cuts from the French fry cutter are, you know, very present. And then I grab the pork chop. I know I'm one of the younger kids here, so to make it to the end would just be amazing.
2 minutes, 2 to go.
Pork chop's looking good, Chef?
Yes, sir. I'm taking my Hatch chili mayo and putting it on the bottom part of the bun and the top of the bun. I place my fried pork chop there. I top the pork chop with the Sloppy Joe. And then my fries, season it up, place into my bowls.
30 seconds.
I'm super excited. I left it all on in the arena. I did everything I possibly could, and then now it's in the judges' hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done! Oh, that was a crazy battle.
For this randomizer, the chef has hatched a pork plan of Comfort Classics. This is bone-in pork katsudon with ketchup and Hatch chili curry, kombu, and Hatch pepper rice. Everything was processed through the French fry press for the curry. The pork was fabricated, leaving the center bone chop only. That was seasoned with curry powder, turmeric garam masala, ginger and onion powders, mushroom soy veal stock, Worcestershire sauce, and shiitakes.
Say something. Say something good.
Comfort Classic to me is something which is a hug on a plate. And this is something which is definitely that.
Judges, our chef calls this Sloppy Joe 2.0. The double-cut pork chop was Frenched and trimmed. The trim was ground. It was used to start the process of the Sloppy Joe, which you will see crowning the bone-in chop, which has been fried. So that Sloppy Joe mixture was done with ketchup, the solids from blended hatch chili, and plenty of seasoning. The French fry press was used to make French fries. In terms of the use of the ketchup, it was in the sloppy joe and also in the remoulade at the center of the plate.
This is my comfort food. I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. We had sloppy joes all the time, and ketchup was in the mix.
Cleveland, that's what's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second round battle between Chef Kalina Bliss and Chef Kenny Gilbert is Chef Kenny Gilbert. Congratulations, Chef.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Lamb, halibut, duck, lamb, halibut.
Halibut, okay.
And watermelon radish.
Metal skewers.
Sunday supper. And who doesn't like a finale with a little nacho cheese? I might be late for dinner. Your 35 starts now. Good luck, guys.
You know, I'm out there, I'm working a lot. I'm out here competing, I'm spending a lot of time away from home. We always have a family dinner as much as we can. Food and family is what's so important. Gathering around food, spending time together, and sharing those meals.
I got kind of a little bit of a plan here. We're gonna batter and fry the fish for sure.
Nice.
We're gonna make a mole.
Okay.
We're gonna incorporate the skewers and radishes, both in grilled and in an escabeche.
I mean, this fish can be dry if you're not careful with it, so it's gonna be really, really technical to cook.
The watermelon radish, I'm probably gonna spiralize and do like a nice salad with that.
Going up against somebody who I've never competed against, don't really know too much about them, Dan's an unknown for me. He knocked out somebody who was in a finale of last season, so I know that he's got a lot of gas behind him.
So I'm just gonna do like a quick pickle with citrus on the radish.
I'm doing two different applications of the radish. I'm using one to work as a sauce and the other one to work as texture of like a crispy salad that'll be served alongside the kebabs.
I mean, I'm gonna try to make it scream with ingredients and technique.
Getting nice sear on each side of the fish. The mushrooms are starting to caramelize a little bit more, but I'm also gonna be very careful. I don't wanna fully cook them on a griddle.
I'm using this to kind of get the glaze nice and tacky on the outside. I mean, I was working on the grill, but see that halibut is fragile. So I'm gonna let it glaze under the salamander.
You know, Sunday afternoons, you might be watching sports or something and hanging out, grilling a little bit. There's always gonna be some sort of a chip and dip element. It's always on the table.
Gonna help scrape up that ranch dressing.
Okay.
So a little rice paper chip.
The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it to the fryer to make it puff up and get nice and crispy.
5 minutes, chefs.
5 minutes. I'm plating this like I would plate this at a restaurant. We get points for a presentation. I want it to look beautiful. I'm gonna do some mole down in the middle, and then I'm gonna do a little swoosh of mole kind of around the plate to get some of that cilantro rice onto the plate. We're gonna put that skewer on the side because, you know, gotta use the skewer. I'm gonna put some fried fish on top. We're gonna put my pickle, onion, and watermelon radish right on top of that. I am not the person who's supposed to beat Brian Bottaggio, but I'm literally playing with house money. I have nothing to lose.
Looking good, 2 minutes.
So what I do is I'm gonna put a nice pool of the nacho cheese ranch dressing down underneath. I want the kebab to rest right in the center of that. Then just to the left of it, I'm gonna put this sort of crispy radish salad. I'm gonna drape over the top a piece of puffed fried rice paper. I need to crush it and just get all the way through.
Chefs, we pulled out the skewers on a Sunday and had a little backyard roast with halibut skewers, watermelon radish salad, and nacho ocean ranch. Let's start with the halibut. Marinated with a marinade of nacho cheese, Dijon, miso, shirodashi, and soy. We have a ranch that was constructed on the bottom of your plate. It's not your average ranch, it's nacho ocean ranch that was crafted by spiralizing the watermelon radish. Different watermelon radish vinaigrette was also constructed that dots the plate around with a little bit of olive oil.
It's always interesting for me to see how a creative mind works under pressure. I think that here the dish was perfectly executed in sense of with the pressure and the time. I love the way the halibut was cooked because it can be dry very fast.
Very careful with the halibut.
A good execution, really.
Judges, this is fried halibut with mole verde, skewered watermelon radish, and watermelon radish escabeche. The halibut fillets were done with tapioca, cornstarch, seasoned with Aleppo pepper, and fried. The radish, you have thick batons that were skewered with onion and eggplant and then grilled. Another utilization of the radish, as you'll see on top, is as an escabeche. Now let's get into that sauce because that's where the nacho cheese comes into play. Pepitas, grilled onions, serrano. This was all blended together with the nacho cheese functioning for body, flavor, and as an emulsifier.
I mean, I think they like it. I keep eating it.
I think nacho cheese now should be a requirement in a pepita mole. Even the batter on the halibut is incredible. Best of when you think of deep fried fish, Sunday supper. Yes, really well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's final second round battle between Chef Brian Voltaggio and Chef Dan Jacobs is... Brian Voltaggio! Congratulations! Well done, Chef. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the finest quarterfinalist on planet Earth. Here they come. Chef Jeff Tila and Chef Jonathan Sawyer. Chef Joe Sasto, Chef Kevin Lee, Chef Shirley Chung, Chef Brian Voltaggio, and Chef Stephanie Izar, Chef Kenny Gilbert. Well then, woo! You look different.
A little bit.
That's right, because you look like people that have won 2 rounds of competition, or should I say 3 rounds of competition.
Oh.
Chefs, congratulations.
Wow.
You are now the Great 8.
Yeah.
Well done. All that much closer to the belt, the title, the banner. It's one other thing. The $150,000 grand prize. So, are you ready to find out who's gonna battle first?
Yeah.
Let's start off with the A division between Chef Gentila and Chef Jonathan Sawyer.
So, everybody.
Protein, protein, protein.
Baby.
Oh, Branzino. And bok choy. Handheld waffle iron, fresh and fried, and canned ackee. That's not bad to work with. You got a lot of really good options here. Feel good? Ready, set, go.
So I'm gonna go a whole fried Bronzino with Aki Island sauce with crispy garnishes.
So I'm gonna do some type of whole fried fish, and then I'm gonna top it with a very light bok choy apple and onion salad. And then the waffle iron and the Aki are gonna find its way into this dish somewhere.
4 minutes, 4 to go.
I think his Aki fruit waffles turned out awesome. I'm really happy with how golden brown delicious they are on the outside. Really what I was looking for. I'm gonna plate all of the fresh components of the fried fish plate first. Pickled bok choy and that Aki fruit waffle. I'm gonna put the waffle iron griddled choy right next to the waffle. And over top of my fried fish goes the island sauce, that jerk and Aki and tamarind seasoning. I like the plate of food I made. I trust my flavors. I really hope it's enough to win though.
2 minutes.
I need to start with my showstopper, which is my Bronzino carcass. Almost like a little bowl to kind of force everything in the middle. Now, I'm not trying to make a perfect waffle-shaped Aki rice cake. I'm going for the crispiness and the doneness of the rice. I actually roll the fillets in that mother sauce, and I'm trying to build height and some color interest. And I want to arrange this so they see bok choy pieces immediately. This dish will wow in its flavor and its textural variance. I love this dish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What a battle.
Judges, before you is deep-fried whole Bronzino. accompanied by crispy ackee mochi rice, which was cooked in the handheld waffle maker, and bok choy 2 ways. The whole branzina, fried and then tossed in ackee crab fat sauce. The bok choy first was tossed as a chiffonade in the apple and red onion salad with the ackee vinaigrette. From there, as a sauté, some wilted bok choy.
Tell me how delicious this is.
Whoever the chef is, they did an incredible amount of work in the amount of time that they had to break down a whole bronzino, utilize both the flesh and the bones. The presentation, incredible.
Yes! Culinary queens in front of you. We have island-style fried whole bronzino with an ackee waffle and island spice sauce, celebration of bok choy, and fresh garnishes. The bronzino remained entirely intact and seasoned with a blend of shio-koji jerk marinade. The waffles constructed with ackee brown butter. The bulbs of the bok choy were pickled. Fresh leaves are on the side of the plate, allowing you to eat it lettuce cup style if you would like. They were also handheld waffle roasted in brown butter.
This is the worst part of the whole show.
Going into this direction and going Caribbean was such a smart choice because ackee is the national fruit of Jamaica.
The winner of the battle for the A Division title is... Pleasure to have you, Chef. We've seen you on fire all through the competition. Squab,
I'll take the whole gun.
Squab, pork collar, okay. Manzano peppers, cannoli tubes, sweet and spicy, you're welcome, and quince. 40 minutes, starts now. They're out!
So I'm making a gochujang glazed pork collar steak with kimchi fried rice cannoli with a spicy apple quince butter.
And so I'm thinking of doing a sweet and spicy quince glazed pork collar and a pork and brown butter quince gochujang cannoli.
Everybody likes a crispy fried rice. I'm putting chives on both ends. You know, like a cannoli?
That's cute.
10 minutes, 10 to go.
Once those pork collar steaks have been marinating, I get them into a hot skillet with rendered pork fat. Nothing like cooking pork in pork, baby. I want to make a quince sweet and spicy glaze. I get some quince, water, garlic, chilies, vinegar, all in a pot and start cooking down. And then we're gonna want this Manzano pepper to bring a little heat, a little sweet. I want to add that to my quince puree glaze. Brush.
5.5 minutes, 5.5.
5.5.
To plate this dish, I'm laying a little bit of the quince apple butter on the side of the plate with the perfectly constructed kimchi pork cannoli on top of the crispy kimchi fried rice. I can't use Antonia as my excuse for not moving on from the quarterfinals this time. Joe, this time you're going to have to get out of my way.
2 minutes.
This competition comes down to 1 or 2 points, always. And plating is 10 of those points. So every little detail counts. I have my pickled peppers and quince, and my pork and brown butter quince gochujang egg roll. I want this so bad because I've been dreaming about it for 7 years. I want to feel the final 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Crazy battle.
Holy cannoli! This is Manzano glazed and grilled pork collar steak with kimchi Manzano pork fried rice cannoli and a quince and Manzano pepper butter. Then the pork collar was ground with some quince and then fashioned into the pork fried rice.
He ground the pork? Wow.
Delicious. Really delicious. The pork is cooked really perfect. The only thing I could say is maybe the quince puree could be toned down a tiny bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Justin.
Judges, our chef calls this sweet and spicy quince glazed pork collar. The pork collar was diced and became the filling of the wonton wrapper cannoli. The manzano pepper was punched using the cannoli tube, which you will see as sweet and spicy pickles. Finally, the steak portion of the pork collar was brushed with quince and then sliced for you.
Anything can happen.
I actually really appreciate all of these vegetables on the plate. I love the crunch of those peppers. I mean, this is a completely different rendition of the same ingredients.
The winner of the battle for the B Division title is... Congratulations, Kevin Lee.
It was an honor. It was a true honor.
Hold up. Hold up now. Graffiti eggplant, vegetable sheeter, liquid and solid, and bananas.
I mean, you had me till you got to bananas.
That's bananas.
That is bananas.
You guys can go find them. Go.
You can go bananas. This eggplant looks big enough that it could maybe fit into this vegetable slicer and do a version of a rollatini and make a duck farce that can go inside of the eggplant.
And so I immediately think kimchi soup. You know, Stephanie Izard, she's a legend. She's been doing it just as long as I have, but I didn't come here to play games. I'm cooking because I want to win.
I have very little time left, and I've got all my fried bananas and potatoes. I've got my duck that I'm slicing that's a little bit under, but it doesn't seem too far off. I've got my fried eggplant that's going in. I've got my sauteed bananas and onions that are going on top. There's a lot on the line. Like, I honestly came in this year thinking I just want to make it into the main bracket. So winning this round would give me the confidence to know that I could go all the way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done!
Friends, chefs, we have roasted solid duck breast with banana duck chili sauce and poached duck eggs. The whole duck was used, the breasts were rubbed and then roasted. The legs were ground with whipped ginger, graffiti eggplant, Fresno and Serrano chilies with duck liver, creating the sauce that you see. Graffiti eggplant was diced and cornstarch dredged, made crispy in the fryer. Also, a potato made its way through the vegetable sheeter for the gorgeous potato crisp on top.
Wow.
I don't think that's a good wow.
This randomizer is insanity, and I think there were a lot of really smart decisions here. Using the red bananas to mimic that chip consistency, and I think that the fact that they're coated to make even crispier was a really smart decision.
Judges, I present to you kimchi soup with duck, graffiti eggplant, and red banana. The duck was butchered. The leg was run through the grinder with the livers and the hearts to create a meatball. You have it grilled and diced. Graffiti eggplant and the vegetable sheeter was employed to craft a mock noodle of sorts out of both daikon and sweet potato. And then in terms of liquid and solid, this is soup. And then there are many solid components throughout.
I think making a soup was a really smart decision for this randomizer. My favorite part is the daikon noodles. I think it was left like that intentionally so we can tell that the piece of equipment was used.
The winner of the battle between Chef Stephanie Izard and Chef Kenny Gilbert is... Kenny Gilbert!
I have to do this,
Chef, when I said you're on a tear in TOC 7, considering the holiday competition, you are on a 6 straight winning streak here in TOC Arena. Squab squid, perseverico, beautiful.
Okay.
Kabocha squash.
Okay.
Wet grinder.
Wet grinder. Oh.
Interesting.
Crunchy and soft, and passion fruit. I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah, there's no options
Okay.
at this point. We're
Got
pretty
it.
much done.
Okay.
Yeah, this is ready.
Ready
This
to
is
go.
ready for 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay. Got it.
They're off.
Come on, need some squash.
This randomizer actually, for me, feels a little bit more towards my wheelhouse. And I'm starting to lean towards barbecue. I know that I can balance the sweetness of the squash and the passion fruit into a barbecue glaze. And then Pressa Iberico lends itself to grilling it and cooking it, marinating it like you would steak. That's something I want to put on the grill.
Welcome, Chef.
Thank you. Good to see you, sir.
Likewise.
Both of my grandmothers are kind of like my teacher when it comes to food. And I have a vivid memory of making char siu pork with them. Char siu pork is southern China, Cantonese style roasted barbecue pork. And I also make kabocha squash puree and a kabocha tempura. And so I would hit soft and crunchy in one dish.
I'll use this fat to build that secondary sauce.
I'm also adding onions and garlic. There's some alliums in there.
A little chorizo in there. That'll add a little heat to the glaze. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll squeeze a little bit of passion fruit into this too. Add a little sweetness to it.
The other part of this is I need to have a crunchy element. So I'm using a mandolin to actually cut the squash into like really fine julienne. And I'm going to fry that at a low temperature so it gets nice and crispy. We all know Shirley's been through a lot, and I can tell she's got fire in her, so she's gonna be tough to beat.
This is the best position I've been in TOC history for myself. You know, for me, it's a big deal. In our family, we have 2 chefs who compete a lot. So would it be nice to sit down over a holiday dinner and be able to brag a little bit to Michael that I've won Tournament of Champions as an individual?
Fries going good.
Yes. So does that add a little bit of pressure? Yes, it's motivating me to win.
All right, that's going.
There's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, they're looking calm, developing layers and layers of flavor at this point.
Chef, what's the plan with the pork?
Add to my puree. Fatty pork.
I'm with you now.
I really want to play up the randomizer. And I only use pork in one way so far. So this is my quick, soft saute of pork. This pork is going to saute so beautifully because it's so tender and marbly. Add that to the puree so it's silky smooth.
I like what's happening here.
Traditionally, char siu pork always had that charred little pieces. That's always my favorite part of char siu pork. Passion fruit and honey glaze.
Okay.
I want to also reinforce the passion fruit. So I'm making a passion fruit and honey glaze to use at the last minute when I'm crazy. I'm intentionally leaving this passion fruit seeds whole, so that's another crunchy element.
4 minutes, 4 to go.
Should be served medium rare.
The first thing I'm gonna do is place the puree down the center of the plate. Then I'm gonna put this other barbecue glaze that I have. 2 slices of pork. And the crispy element right on the top.
You know, every day I get ready for this competition. I'm in the kitchen daily, cooking, mentoring, creating new dishes, working with my brother. We're partners in our restaurants, you know, so there's a lot of experience under my belt. I'm ready for this.
2 minutes.
Passion fruit vinaigrette salad. I am going to finish up the plate with passion fruit herb salad. So now I'm placing tempura squash down first, nice and crunchy. Placing the sliced char siu pork onto the kabocha squash puree, finishing up the plate with a little bit more glaze, and also my herb salad. My cancer friends, some of them have never tasted him. It will mean so much for me to be a champion. I want to be here to win for them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done with the quarterfinals. Done with the quarterfinals.
This is passion fruit charred char siu Pressa Iberico with a soft puree of kabocha squash with the fat from the Iberico and crunchy tempura of kabocha. A second glaze of passion fruit and honey was also drizzled on top of the pork. The glaze of passion fruit chashu was completely mixed in the wet grinder. Tempura batter was also constructed entirely in the wet grinder.
You hear that?
Uh-huh.
So crunchy. I get a beautiful char on the outside of this really perfectly cooked piece of pork.
Oh,
I get smooth puree with little bits of meatiness in it. The only thing I will say is that the passion fruit glaze on the outside of the pork, I wish it were a little bit like stickier.
Judges, this is kabocha and passion fruit barbecue presa iberico, coated in a wet grinder crafted spice mix with a soft kabocha puree crafted in the wet grinder and crunchy kabocha sticks. In terms of soft and crunchy, I think I audibly heard those crunchy sticks, and I think that puree could be described as soft, along with the gentle cook of the presa iberico.
The usage of the wet grinder to make that spice mix to crust that presa, I thought that was very ingenious, but also to make this amazing smooth kabocha squash puree. I would have never have guessed that that came out of that wet grinder.
I'm excited about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the final battle of the quarterfinals between Chef Brian Voltaggio and Chef Shirley Chung is...
Oh my God! Oh my God, Chef.
Are you ready to meet the TOC Final Four? Please welcome Division A winner, the Jetster, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm in the Final Four for the 5th time in 7 years. It doesn't get any easier. I want to win because I need to complete this journey. I'm that close. I'm that close every single year. I need to finish this mission.
Division B winner, the Dragon Slayer, Chef Kevin Lee.
My journey through TOC 7 has been amazing. I've taken out some big dragons along the way. Even though I have never really won a huge tournament, I'm here to win that bag of money.
Division C winner, the Volt of the East, Chef Brian Voltaggio.
I've been runner-up way too many times. I've been trying to get this chip off my shoulder. I really want a title. I want my banner hanging in the TOC kitchen. It's something I've been striving for all of my career. TOC is the biggest stage to do so.
And the Division D winner, the Beast of the Kitchen, Chef Kenny Gilbert.
This is my first time on TOC, and I've been dreaming about this moment ever since I saw TOC start several years ago. This is like gladiators going against each other for the ultimate prize.
Squab, salmon, elk, squab, salmon belly. Cauliflower mushrooms.
Wow.
Banana leaves, white, and ostrich egg. Goodbye, see you later. Have you guys ever opened an ostrich egg?
No, never.
This is gonna be so fun. 45 minutes starts now. Good luck. I like this randomizer.
So I'm gonna make a head up pop. Head up pop is like a salmon sashimi, like bibimbap.
Okay.
It's like a cool seafood version of it.
I think Japanese food always has a high perception of refinement and is difficult to execute well. So I'm trying to show technique here against Kevin.
The next thing I wanted to make is a quick slaw. So I'm grabbing the white Napa cabbage. I'm adding white parts of the green onions. I'm adding white onions. And I know if you fry up some rice paper in the fryer, it'll puff up to this nice white cylinder. I can almost use it as a lid to sit on top to cover everything in white. It's not just about who cooks the best food, it's about who plays the game right.
4 minutes, chefs, 4 to go.
I start building the dish with the mushroom rice. I slide on the omelet with the salmon in it.
They're not completely white, but enough fat in it.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of the miso yuzu kosho sauce on, and then I garnished with scallion. And I finished topping the dish with those white, crispy cauliflower mushroom bits. This is the dish I want to eat. I always cook from the belly. Let's get 2 more wins. I'm 2 cooks away from winning this whole thing. I'm just wondering if I have enough white on the plate.
2 minutes, chefs, 2 to go.
To plate my huedapan, I'm gonna set a nice banana leaf on the plate, going in with the mushroom rice. Then we have the pickled Napa cabbage with the salmon sashimi, some daikon radish that has been shredded, with our tofu vinaigrette, with the savory meringue and the crispy rice paper. Feels good. It's white. I know the flavors are there. I mean, it's a big moment for me. I need to take this win to get to that belt that will truly change my life.
We're done. Chefs.
This chef would like you to mix everything up as you eat. This is waedeopbap. This is a summer-style Korean salmon sashimi. A sushi-style rice was constructed by cooking out the rice with banana leaf. The white sauce on top of your rice and your fish is constructed of lightly cooked ostrich egg, the white only. The savory meringue was whipped with the ostrich egg whites. Then you have a white julienne of daikon. Rice paper then finishes the dish to add a little bit of crunch.
Very interesting.
I think this is a really delicious dish.
Yes.
I think the salmon belly is very tender. I know how hard it is to cook with an ostrich egg. I did that at Iron Chef. So I like the fact that they whipped it and made a meringue out of it. I think it's nice and light on top.
I'll take it.
This is a sake harasu, or salmon belly and cauliflower mushroom donburi. So the salmon belly was skewered and smoked over the banana leaf. From there, the salmon belly was placed in the final cooking of ostrich egg omelet. For the cauliflower mushroom, these were chopped, seasoned with koji, and then sauteed with butter, just to get a little color but retain some of their whiteness. In addition, you'll find some as the tempura crunch.
They're eating, keep eating, keep eating. This is nerve-wracking.
Another incredibly delicious dish. The salmon belly here has been sliced slightly thinner and warmed by the hot rice, and so I'm actually able to break it up and as it melts and mix it in, which I really like. I like how the mushrooms were treated in a couple of different ways. I think that this is a bowl of food that I want to dig into and sit by myself with.
Yes, yes.
The winner of the first semifinal battle between Chef Jet Tila and Chef Kevin Lee is Chef Kevin Lee! Congratulations!
Well played, brother.
So proud of you.
Schwab chicken livers.
Okay.
Chicken livers and kohlrabi. Spetzel maker, pink crown melon.
All right.
45 minutes on the clock, chefs. All I have to offer you is good luck.
Thank you. So I start soaking the chicken livers in pink salt and buttermilk.
What's the plan, Chef?
Szechuan flavored crispy chicken livers. That's gonna go on a base of a kohlrabi puree that's gonna be infused with some of the crown melon.
Feeling it?
Yes.
5 minutes, 5 to go. They better get busy.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is like put down the sous vide, like all over the plate. I want there to be pink, 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 like all over the dish. Then I'm going to put in the kohlrabi yogurt. I think it's really important that there's contrasting colors, so it really makes the pink pop. Then I'm gonna put a really nice portion of the beet spetzel right in the center, chicken liver on top, and then the pickles, and that's it. I feel like in the last 2 cooks, I wasn't really careful in my plating. I want to make sure this plate looks beautiful because it's going to get me those 10 points. I'm extremely proud of what I've done in this cook. There is nothing I would take off of that plate. I feel really confident in going into this judging.
90 seconds, chefs, 90 seconds.
So the first thing I put down is my kohlrabi beet puree. Then I put down my sauteed pink spatzel and the greens sauteed in butter. Then I went ahead and topped it with my fried chicken livers. Then I drizzled my Szechuan peppercorn sauce. Then I went ahead and put my torched crown melon pieces.
This is gonna balance out the spice.
And then I took my candy striped beets and put that on top as like a lid. I'm so happy with my dish. I want to be known as the best. I want the respect from my peers. My goal is to get to the finals. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of business.
We're done.
Judges, you will notice some flavors of Sichuan. The chicken livers were fried. A sauce was crafted of black garlic, oyster sauce, orange juice, blended with some chili crisp, and you'll see that crowning the chicken livers. The kohlrabi was pureed with crown melon. You'll find that puree at the bottom. The spetzel maker was employed to make spetzel. The crown melon has been used to crown the dish.
Let's go, let's go.
I think it's a really good dish. It is hitting spice for me. It's hitting the crispness and texture for me. They use the spetzel maker in a great way, making a beet spetzel, and I love that melon. So I think the chef did a great job.
Judges, in front of you is fried chicken livers with pink spetzel, kohlrabi leaf yogurt sauce, and crown melon and kohlrabi soubise. Finally, a pickling liquid of hibiscus tea and red wine vinegar were constructed to create the crown melon rind pickle and julienne of kohlrabi that was also dressed with dill.
This dish is insane.
Hell yes. Yes!
It's spectacular. The way that the crown melon was treated in that pickle balanced this entire dish. The seasoning on the chicken liver is slightly over if I'm gonna nitpick on this dish.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Brian Voltaggio! Brian Voltaggio! Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, the main event for the entire Tournament of Champions 7 is finally here. We've narrowed the field of 32 chefs down to the best of the best. We have the number 3 seed, Chef Brian Voltaggio, who suffered first-round losses in TOC 2 and 3. But after winning the TOC All-Star Christmas Team Championship with his brother Michael, he is now on the cusp of winning his first solo TOC championship.
It's time to close this chapter. It's time for me to get a win. This is mine to take today. I feel calm, I feel like ready, I feel clear, focused. I mean, all the things that I know I need to go into a cook like this, I'm prepared for.
Our second contender is also a number 3 seed, Chef Kevin Lee. In 2 short years, he has reached the TOC quarterfinals twice, the semifinals for the TOC All-Star Christmas, and now the championship battle of TOC 7.
This year, I feel like my mentality is different. I have the confidence, and I've been cooking really well, and now I feel like I can win this thing.
Are you ready for the Battle of the Belt? Then let's light it up!
I've been a chef all of my life. I have 30+ years experience under my belt. I've cooked at a very high level for a long time in my career. I worked for Charlie Palmer for a long time. This is all I've ever done. I've competed extensively. Been in 3 finales of Top Chef, went all the way to the end of 24 and 24. I've never tasted a victory. To be able to win, to prove that I have what it takes to represent the Voltaggio name, it's something I've been looking for a long time. And I'm so close. I'm so close to finally getting it. I want to be the next banner that hangs in this kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a high voltage round of applause to the Vold of the East, Chef Brian Voltaggio! What does it mean to you to be here right now, to have a chance to win this title?
To be standing here right now, I'm glad you welcomed me back because I knew I had what it takes to get right here.
Congratulations, Chef. Welcome to the finals. Thank you. His opponent.
My journey as a chef has been a long, hard road. I've been doing this for 21 years. I had a lot of early success in Vegas, but I made a decision to move to Oklahoma to restart my career, and even got me a James Beard nominee. 2 years ago, I showed up in the scene as the unknown qualifier. I was just happy to be amongst these great chefs. Now I have the confidence that I can actually win this thing. For a chef from Oklahoma City to be able to win a TOC 7 will mean the world for me and the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warrior's welcome to the Dragon Slayer, Chef Kevin Lee! Let's talk about things. Because this is the final battle and you are the best of the best, we've raised the randomizer to its ultimate level of difficulty that we like to call extreme.
Yeah.
With some of the most demanding ingredients, equipment, and styles of the tournament. The good news is you're gonna have 1 hour to prepare your dishes for our 4 judges. Because there are 2 components in every style option, both of your dishes must incorporate your protein, your produce, and use of equipment. When it comes to the wild card, each envelope contains another mandatory dish detail that you have to satisfy. The only question is, will you have to pick 1, 2, or 3 envelopes?
Okay. This is just dandy.
Gentlemen, it's time to get busy. Let's go for the protein.
All right.
Dory, live crab, live king crab. All right. Live king crab and freshwater chestnuts, pressure cooker, breakfast and dinner, and whoa, we got 1! Yeah! Mr. Fieri, envelopes, please.
Hello, chef.
Hello.
The rando gets what the rando wants.
Hunter, give him the number 1 envelope.
Oh, number 1.
Yes, number 1.
Number 1.
There you go.
Okay. Do you want to open it?
It's your honor, chef.
It's not my honor.
You can do it.
By any means. Sticky.
Ooh.
Sticky. Sticky will apply to both breakfast and dinner. 1 hour is on the clock. Chefs, good luck and go.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm making rice porridge for my breakfast dish.
For breakfast, I'm making a king crab juk. Juk is a Korean version of porridge. Then for our dinner, we're making a Korean fried king crab. Making juk is something that takes a lot of love, but I'm hoping I can throw this juk in the pressure cooker where I don't really have to touch it. I'm taking the rice, add it to my king crab stock, and we're gonna get it going in that pressure cooker.
Not even 10 minutes in, and Kevin is working calmly yet with purpose. Pressure cooker has been locked away with some ground Calrose rice. And I think those legs we're gonna see come out of the shell and get treated to a Korean fried preparation.
The interesting part of this is crab doesn't need a lot of time to cook quickly. You don't want to cook crab meat in a pressure cooker. You want to make a broth with like the crab skeleton and the shells, but you don't want to cook crab in the pressure cooker. It'll overcook in a second.
Going against Kevin Lee, I know I'm going to have to win on flavor. I know that this is something that he's really good at putting together. I have to make sure that when the judges bite into my dishes, that they are going to be absolutely blown away.
Okay, so making a broth right now.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm doing a play on shrimp and grits.
These are things that I eat in the Mid-Atlantic, like where I'm from. So for breakfast, I'm making crab and grits. For dinner, what I want to do is center barrel cut of the crab leg. I want it to be front and center on this dish, crispy tempura fried. The best thing I love about a shrimp and grits dish is the sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a crab body stock. I'm gonna cook it down with coconut milk, lots of lime leaves, lots of ginger and garlic, adding some dried shrimp to it just to build some umami. I'm gonna pressure cook that to extract all of that crab flavor into this stock.
Starting with sugar.
The first thing I'm gonna do is put the crab grits like right down in the center. Then the sauce is gonna go around. And then I'm gonna gently place the egg right over the top. Then with some of the crab sauce caramel and this quenelle of this maple whip. I'm gonna finish it with just beautiful center cut crab legs. I know this is going to be a winner. So for the dinner plate, the first thing I'm gonna do is put down my water chestnut sweet chili sauce. Then over the top, I'm gonna put this crispy crab. Next, I'm gonna finish it with the crab sauce caramel. I feel very proud of it. There's big, bold flavors. There's crab on crab on crab on each dish. The randomizer, definitely all the boxes checked. It's gonna be up to the judges now.
3 minutes.
For my breakfast, I'm gonna lay my juke in this nicely tight bowl. Then we're gonna lay the egg yolk in the middle of the juke. Then we're gonna finish with cilantro stems, green onions, some fried shallots, and some candied chestnuts. For the dinner, I have my crab fried rice, going with my Korean fried king crab, with my pickled chestnuts in this little ramekin.
90 seconds, chefs, 90 seconds.
Who would have thought this Korean-American chef from Oklahoma will be here in TOC 7 in the finale, winning that $150,000 is huge. As a chef, you don't really get to touch money like that. And to have that cash take home with me today, what an amazing surprise that will be for my wife.
That's it! It's over! TOC 7 is over! Wow, what an ending!
Chefs, in front of you, we have the breakfast of TOC champions. That's king crab and grits. Crab head and crab fat sauce was created entirely in the pressure cooker. Then a dice of water chestnuts was floated into the sauce. A crab fat caramel was constructed. Also, maple syrup and sorghum were whipped, continuing once again the sticky portion of the program.
Sounds pretty good. Obviously, it's probably Vitaggio.
I'd like to invite you to dinner. This is Masago Arare tempura of king crab leg with sweet chili, water chestnut, cream. The sticky and creamy sweet chili sauce on the bottom is made of water chestnuts, allium, cream that was blended together, and then a little bit of sweet chili sauce was added to that. Again, sticky and creamy. The crab fat caramel drizzle was then finished on top.
I'm gonna be a minute.
I don't know if it's good or bad. If it's like to tear it apart or to build it up.
Start with breakfast. This is like bacon and eggs and shrimp and grits had a baby in the best way. You get this like beautiful grit texture, but you also get these little crunchy bites in the water chestnut, which I feel like almost lightens the whole dish up.
Okay. Positive remarks.
Both breakfast and dinner plates, the king crab was cooked perfectly. Water chestnuts I can taste throughout both of these dishes. The pressure cooker was obviously used in making these amazingly delicious sauces.
All right, come on.
For the finale, this is your skilled chef. I mean, to be able to pull this off in a short amount of time is mind-blowing. First of all, grits. I'm from the South. I know when grits are good, and this is a well-made grits. And this crazy whip was delightful.
Okay. Those are positive comments.
This just tastes great. I mean, this is breakfast. This is like Low Country meets somewhere in Asia. And I love this dish as well, but is this too thick of a crust, right? I mean, I don't think it needed the Masago. It might have been better with just putting that glaze on that without the frying. So I don't know. I'm really wrestling with this right now. This is not an easy decision for me, but I love the dish.
Yeah.
Chef Kevin Lee! Chef Brian Vitaggio! Having seen 6 other championships, I've never seen the judges take so long to get their judging done. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1-point difference.
Wow.
One chef scored a 9 out of 10 in presentation. The other chef scored a 9 out of 10 in presentation. One chef scored a 34 out of 40 in the randomizer. The other chef scored a 34 out of 40 in the randomizer. One chef scored a 40 out of 50 in taste. The other chef scored a 41 out of 50 in taste, for a score of 84 to 83. The winner of Tournament of Champions 7 is...
It's like to win. You know what I mean? I don't know
Well,
what it's like to
you sure
win.
know what it's like to win now,
I don't know what it's
Chef.
like to win.
Let's go ahead and try this on. Yes! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Finally! Woo! Come here. Put this on, brother.
Oh man! Finally. This has never happened. I finally won. Finally. Look at this.
The belt, the title! Wow! And $150,000!